my Wax and Book friends. I'm Amber if you're new. Welcome back if you are returning as well. Welcome to part 3 of my annual Amber Awards, which is my home fragrance awards for the past year. We are going over my favorites for the year of 2025. Can't believe still that we're in 2026, but here we are. So this category for part 3 is Bring Back My Bar fragrances, which happens twice a year, or it did. This year it's kind of changing up, but for the past umpteenth years, Bring Back My Bar has happened twice a year, where people that have voted on retired bars, Scentsy will bring them back, and it's usually between 20 and 25 bars. And so these are my favorites from the bars that came out in January and July of 2025. These were the ones that were the standouts for me. So let's just jump into it. I don't have all the bars on me. I have used up quite a few of them. But if I remember, I know I haven't remembered each time, but if I remember, I'll put a picture, of course, right here for the ones that I don't have a bar of. So the first one I have to share, I do have a bar of, and this came out, I think it was in July's Bring Back My Bar, and it is Cranberry Pumpkin Spice. And this is sugared cranberry adds a sweet kick to baked pumpkin, delightfully infused with cinnamon spice. So yeah, this is a sweet, slightly tart cinnamon pumpkin scent. I feel like the cranberry in it makes it unique, and it's just a really nice, sweet, strong pumpkin. And every once in a while, I know other people have mentioned when they've melted this that it almost smells a little gum-ish to them, like bubble gummy. And I never picked up that note until this last iteration of me melting it. So every once in a while, I will get what smells almost like a bubble gum, but I still like it. And I especially with the strength of this one, I felt like this was a good addition as far as my favorites go for Bring Back My Bar. So that is Cranberry Pumpkin Spice. Next up is one that I don't have, but this is one you can get right now. It is available. They added it to the catalog this fall, winter. So you can pick it up on my website, which is always linked down below. It is madaboutmelts.scentsy.us. And this scent used to be like my all-time favorite scent since I have been buying Scentsy. And that is Lucky in Love. I still love Lucky in Love, but I'm not over the moon about it like I used to be. The notes for this one are sweet bouquet of mandarin, bergamot, and orange with hints of peaches and berries. So if you're familiar with Victoria's Secret's Love Spell scent from back in the 90s, I'm a 90s girl, so I definitely remember that scent and loved it. This smells like it. So Lucky in Love smells like Love Spell. And it's just a really sweet, slightly perfumey, fruity, like vibrant, fruity scent. And like I said, it used to be my all-time favorite. Not anymore, but I still really love it. And it's for sure a standout. So that one you can get now. So definitely if you're interested in it, check out my link down below. Okay, the next one I have is called Ode to Opulence. I think this came out in January's Bring Back My Bar last year. The notes are apricot, blood orange, coconut milk, black currant, and spiced vanilla. And this, to me, was such a nice fruity apricot scent. I almost got like a plum note in it too, but like a fresh plum, not like a deep, dark, heavy type of fruitiness to it. I didn't get much in the way of a like spicy. It wasn't spicy to my nose. It was just a vibrant apricot. with a little bit of perfumey qualities to it as well. And it was really pretty. I think I had that in my club for like a minute, but during the tough edits that I try to keep myself to with Scentsy Club, I did end up taking it out. But I would absolutely buy this bar again if it ever showed up in clearance or came back again and to bring back my bar or anything like that. It's such a nice apricot scent, and one that is has a really good throw. So I really enjoyed that one, Ode to Opulence. The next one I have was in my club. I just now edited it out. If you did watch my last club edit, that is Pumpkin Tiramisu. The notes of this one are pumpkin tiramisu layered with sweet pumpkin, brown sugar, and vanilla cream. And this one's so yummy. I ended up taking it out because it's very similar to one that was in the Harvest collection, the Pumpkin Honey Spice. They were similar, so I was like, I don't need both of them. So I did keep in Pumpkin Honey Spice, and I took this one out. But this one is still really good. I just felt like the other one was a slightly stronger performer than this. But this is a yummy pumpkin creamy scent. It's delicious. So Pumpkin Tiramisu definitely had to make my list. After that is a scent that is a perfect bedroom scent, and that is Woolly Slippers. This was part of the Hygge collection back in the day, and it came back and to bring back my bar in January of last year. The notes are a sweet and cozy cloud of sugared lavender, marshmallow, and vanilla, and it was so pretty. The lavender and marshmallow and vanilla was a perfect combo. They all complemented each other really well. It's a lighter scent, and that's the only reason why I didn't keep it in my club, is because it was on the lighter side. And I only like to have so many like bedroom type scents in my Scentsy Club, and so that one got the boot. But I do highly recommend it. It is such a pretty, cozy yet delectable type of fragrance. After that, I thought I had this bar, but I must have used it all up during the fall. It isn't my club. I was so ecstatic that it came back in July, and that is Apple and Oats. Now, Apple and Oats is described as rich, buttery oats, caramelized apple, and warm hints of cinnamon beckon straight from the farmhouse kitchen. And to me, it smells like you just took out of the oven warm oatmeal cookies that have like little chunks of apple baked into them. That's what it smells like to me. And it's a delicious scent. Buttery oaty oats, the apple, a slight touch of spice. It's such an amazing scent. And I'm so glad it came back because it's so good. So for sure had to make my top bring back my bar wax bar list. After that is a scent that came back, I think this was in July as well. Maybe, well, it was last year. And that is Amber Road. And this is open a box of treasure handpicked from exotic lands to discover glowing red cedar, resinous incense, smoky vetiver, and crackling birch leaves. So this is one I always like to leave as an example for melt your wax, even if you don't like something on cold. When this came back and to bring back my bar in like 2020 was the first time I had smelled it. And I smelled it and I was like, ew, this does not smell good to me at all. It just did not fit the bill for me. And then I put it in my warmers. I was like, well, I'm going to warm it and just see what happens. I put it in my warmers and fell in love with it. This scent really comes alive when it's melting, and it's sophisticated and it's cozy at the same time. Oh, it's such a nice scent. And so it for sure had to make the list of my top bring back my bar bars for 2025. So Amber Road, do highly recommend that one. Alrighty, after that, I had, this one came out, I think this was July. and it is Fiji Flower. This one is a vivid lei, delicately crafted with pink plumeria and pear blossom wraps around an air of apple. And I'm pretty sure this is still in the laundry, which our laundry line is fabulous, especially the washer whiffs. Highly recommend, especially this scent. This scent and Jammy Time are my favorite in laundry. Highly recommend. So I think you can still get this one. Last time I checked, if I'm remembering right, in laundry. I could be completely wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll put it down here. It's so good. It's so good in laundry, and that's what made me fall in love with the scent more, because I'm not normally a laundry home fragrance type of person. This originally came out in a summer collection in 2020, I think it was, and I liked it, but again, I fell in love with it after I experienced it in the laundry line. But this is so good and strong. It is a tropical scent, but it's not heavy. It's lighter, brighter, floral, but still you get some of those fresh like fruit notes to it. And it's just so good, which is why it made my list. So that is Fiji Flower. Another summer wax bar is actually Summer Holiday. And this is Lush Plumeria, Tiger Lily, and Sweet Orange softened by vanilla and radiant amber. When this was in the catalog a few years back, I wasn't a big fan of it. Lily can be hit and miss with me. Most of the time, Lily, to my nose, comes across as really stinky. And back then, this one kind of did. But I got it in Bring Back My Bar this last year, tried it again, and fell in love with it. It was so good. It is like a floral version, if you're familiar with Sol de Janeiro's Boom Boom Cream. It's along the same line as that scent, but a floral version. It is not the strongest, unfortunately, but it's such a nice scent. Perfect for summer for sure. So that is Summer Holiday. Then after that is, let's see. Okay, yeah, this one. Pistachio Ice Cream. This one is pistachio cream and coconut garnish vanilla meringue. And it smells like pistachio ice cream. It's what it smells like. It's pistachio, creamy, yummy goodness. And it's a good performer. So I do highly recommend this one if it ever comes back again. It tends to be one that does come back every so often. Or if you see it in clearance, for sure pick this up if you are a bakery lover. It's nutty and desserty and yummy. So pistachio ice cream. Then after that is another yummy scent. And that is Marshmallow Mint. So Marshmallow Mint is buttermilk mint and marshmallow make merry beneath an amber veil. And this one is so nice. It is a bedroomy marshmallow mint scent, and it is just a really pretty bedroom scent. It is one of those that's lighter, unfortunately, like woolly slippers. It's on the lighter side, even for the bedroom. And so I did not club it, but it's such a pretty scent, and I do highly recommend it. I know it's a favorite of a lot of people. So hopefully if it was a favorite of yours, you were able to put it in a Scentsy club when it was available, because it is a very pretty scent for sure. Okay, and then last but not least is Coconut Flower. This one is graceful tropical blossoms meet luscious pineapple and the subtle scent of coconut milk in a feminine floral fragrance. And this was a surprise for me. This is another one like Amber Road, where on cold, I wasn't that impressed with it, but when I melted it, it was such a nice scent. The pineapple really does come out as it's melting. Because like here on cold, I'm like, yeah, I don't really get pineapple. The coconut to me is the same as that coconut that was in a Mother's Day collection a few years back. Was it called Blue Coconut Beach? I think it was something like that. something like that. The coconut smells similar to that coconut to my nose, and melting the pineapple comes out, blends really nicely, and then you do get a subtle like tropical blossom note mixed in, and it's such a pretty summer scent. And so yeah, this had to make my list for sure. So that is it, you guys. That is my list of standouts for 2025's Bring Back My Bar Wax bars. Let me know down below what were some standouts for you, if you shopped any of the Bring Back My bars that came back. If you clubbed any of them, let me know down below what bars you clubbed. As of now, I still have in my club, I have apple and oats still in my club. I did, like I said, just take out pumpkin tiramisu, so I don't have that one anymore. So yeah, I think apple and oats is the only one in my club now still from the list that I just shared. But at different parts of the year, I did have others in my club too. But as of now, it's just apple and oats. So I can't keep everything, you guys. I wish I could, but I can't keep everything. So I appreciate all of you. Stay tuned for more of the Amber Awards. And if you missed any of the others, I will always have the playlist listed down below as well in the description. Plus, I'll have end cards for some of them at the end of this video. So thank you so much for spending some time with me. Please like and subscribe if you're interested in more home fragrance and book content, because I do post about both, because I adore both. And until next time, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.